Hi, Dr. Ramsey Choucair, plastic surgeon in Dallas, Texas, here to continue our educational series on different topics in cosmetic plastic surgery. Today the topic is the expectation hangover, as we term, when a patient has a procedure and they didn't meet their expectations. So what do we as plastic surgeons who want our patients to meet those expectations do? Well, first we have to sit and visit with that patient long enough for me as the surgeon and the patient as someone to express and communicate those feelings. That's the most important thing. The surgery is not easy, but it's certainly predictable. And what the surgery produces has to kind of match what the patient expects. For an example, many patients come in for cosmetic surgery of the face, and they may have an idea in their mind based on either social media or what they see in the press. And even though I show them before and afters, and even though we discuss exactly where the incisions are for a facelift and what the result's going to be in the neck and the face, they may come back a few months later and say, well, I thought the neck was going to be as tight as it was the first week, at week 10, at 6 months, and at a year. And so it's incumbent upon me to make sure, you're going to have a change in that neck that's going to be permanent, but there's also going to be some relaxation. And just that simple issue is very important, because if a patient knew that ahead of time, then their expectations would be appropriate and they would not be disappointed. Another example is if we're doing, let's say, liposuction of a leg or an abdomen, and the patient expects to look like something they saw in a magazine. Not that that's common, but you never know what people have in their mind. So the key is making sure, you're going to have an improvement. The skin may not be as tight as you want, because when you do liposuction, you remove fat, but the skin has to shrink and rebound, which is a most important part of liposuction. So making sure the patient knows those subtleties really predicts how they may feel that their success of their surgery was. So I hope when you see a plastic surgeon, you make sure your expectations are clear, and hopefully the plastic surgeon makes sure that he can tell you what his expectations are and they meet perfectly.